Welcome to my channel Glory with Mathematics. Please subscribe, like and share.
Dear students, in this section let us discuss about some trigonometric identities. In your previous class you have learned some algebraic identities. Like this there are also some identities in trigonometry. So let us discuss about that. So in this triangle ABC, in triangle ABC, angle B is 90 degree. So by Pythagoras theorem, AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square, because AC is the hypotenuse. So if I divide AC square in both the sides, divide both sides by AC square, then what we got? AB square by AC square plus BC square by AC square is equal to AC square by AC square. So this is equal to, so this is AB by AC whole square plus BC square by AC square is equal to BC by AC whole square is equal to 1. So now if I will consider angle A, then which trigonometric ratio of angle A will be AB by AC? Because AB is the adjacent side of A and AC is the hypotenuse. So that ratio is cos A. So this implies, so this is cos square A plus then BC by AC. Which trigonometric ratio of angle A will be BC by AC? BC is the opposite side of A and AC is the hypotenuse. So this is sin A. BC by AC is sin A. So whole square is sin square A. So this is equal to 1. So this is our first identity. That is sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. So next identity we have to find. So divide, so let this is equation 1. So divide both sides of equation 1 by AB square. So this becomes AB square by AB square plus BC square by AB square is equal to AC square by AB square. So this is equal to 1 plus BC by AB whole square is equal to AC by AB whole square. So now BC by AB, which trigonometric ratio of angle A will BC by AB? BC is the opposite side of angle A and AB is the adjacent side of angle A. So this is tan A. So 1 plus tan square A is equal to AC by AB. AC is the hypotenuse and AB is the adjacent side. So that is sec A or sec square A. So this is our second identity. 1 plus tan square A is equal to sec square A. So next for third identity. So divide, we have to divide equation 1 both sides by BC square. So divide both sides of equation 1 by BC square. Then what will we get? So this is implies AB square by BC square is equal to BC square, plus BC square by BC square is equal to AC square by BC square. So this implies AB square by BC square plus 1 is equal to AC square by BC square. So AB by BC. So this is equal to AB by BC whole square plus 1 is equal to AC by BC whole square. So AB by BC. So which trigonometric ratio of angle A will be AB by BC? That means adjacent side by opposite side. So this is cot. So this is cot square A plus 1. So this is AC by BC. AC is the hypotenuse and BC is the opposite side. So this is cosec square A. So this is our third identity. So you have to remember these three identities. So first identity is sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. And second identity, that is 1 plus tan square A is equal to sec square A, or this can be written as sec square A minus tan square A is equal to 1. Or next is cot square A plus 1 is equal to cosec square A, or this can be written as cosec square A minus cot square A is equal to 1. So you have to remember these identities so that you will be able to solve the problems by using these identities. So let us solve some problems. Example 12. Express the ratios cos A, tan A and sec A in terms of sin A. So first cos A. So we know that cos square A plus sin square A is equal to 1. Our first identity was cos square A plus sin square A is equal to 1. So this implies cos square A is equal to 1 minus sin square A. So this implies cos A is equal to square root of 1 minus sin square A. So this is the representation of cos A in terms of sin A. So then tan A. What is tan A? Tan A is equal to sin A by cos A. So this can be written as sin A, and the value of cos A in terms of sin A is this much. So sin A by 1 minus sin square root of 1 minus sin square A. Then sec A. So sec A is equal to 1 by cos A, or that is equal to 1 by cos A. We have found it as square root of 1 minus sin square A. So 1 by square root of 1 minus sin square A. So these are the expression of cos A, tan A and sec A in terms of sin A. Next example, prove that sec A whole into 1 minus sin A whole into sec A plus tan A is equal to 1. So our LHS is sec A multiplied with 1 minus sin A multiplied with sec A plus tan A. So we have to convert sec A and tan A in the form of sin A and cos A. So this is equal to sec A is 1 by cos A multiplied with 1 minus sin A multiplied with sec A is equal to 1 by cos A plus tan A is equal to sin A by cos A. So now you solve. So this is equal to 1 minus sin A by cos A into, so this becomes 1 plus sin A by cos A. So then you multiply. So 1 minus sin A into 1 plus sin A. So this is 1 minus sin square A by cos square A. So 1 minus sin square A is equal to cos square A. So this is equal to cos square A by cos square A. So as sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1 by our identity. So this is equal to 1 and 1 is our RHS. So this is proved. example, cot A minus cos A by cot A plus cos A is equal to cosec A minus 1 divided by cosec A plus 1. So we have to prove this. So first we will come from left hand side to right hand side. So here in this case, if in a question cot, tan are given, so it is easy for you to convert it into sine and cos form. So here what is our LHS? Left hand side is equal to cot A minus cos A divided by cot A plus cos A. So here I have to convert cot A in the format cos A by sin A. So this is equal to cos A by sin A minus cos A divided by cos A by sin A plus cos A. So here in the numerator cos A is common in both the terms. So cos A whole into 1 by sin A minus 1. So divided by, so here in this terms also cos A is common. So cos A whole into 1 by sin A plus 1. So cos A both numerator and denominator it can be cancelled. So this is equal to 1 by sin A minus 1 by 1 by sin A plus 1. So this is equal to 1 by sin A is cosec A. So cosec A minus 1 by cosec A plus 1. So this is our right hand side. So this is RHS. So it is proved. Next example, prove that sin theta minus cos theta plus 1 by sin theta plus cos theta minus 1 is equal to 1 by sec theta minus tan theta using the identity sec square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta. So as it is given that we have to use this identity, so in LHS we have to convert sin cos into sec and tan. So LHS is equal to sin theta minus cos theta plus 1 divided by sin theta plus cos theta minus 1. So divide, to convert it into tan theta, we have to divide both numerator and denominator by cos theta. So divide both numerator and denominator by cos theta. So divide both numerator and denominator by cos theta. So we got sin theta by cos theta minus cos theta by cos theta plus 1 by cos theta. Divide by sin theta by cos theta plus cos theta by cos theta minus 1 by cos theta. So if we divide both the numerator and denominator by a thing, then we have to divide it with each term. So this becomes, this is tan theta, sin theta by cos theta is tan theta minus 1 plus 1 by cos theta is sec theta. So divided by, so this is also tan theta plus 1 minus sec theta. So this can be written as tan theta minus 1 plus sec theta divided by tan theta minus sec theta plus 1. So here in the question it is given that use the identity sec square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta, or sec square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. For our convenient, we will put here in place of 1, I have to put sec square theta minus tan square theta. So tan theta minus 1 plus sec theta divided by tan theta minus sec theta plus this is sec square theta minus tan square theta is sec square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. So now let us continue this. So this is equal to tan theta minus 1 plus sec theta divided by this is sec square theta minus tan square theta, a square minus b square. So this can be factorized as sec theta plus tan theta whole into sec theta minus tan theta. So in these two terms sec theta minus tan theta is common. So sec theta minus tan theta whole into, so from this is tan theta minus sec theta. So I have taken sec theta minus tan theta. So here this will minus 1 will come from first term plus sec theta plus tan theta. So this is equal to, so here tan theta minus 1 plus sec theta. So here tan theta plus sec theta minus 1. So these two terms can be cancelled because they are both present in numerator and denominator. So that is equal to 1 by sec theta minus tan theta. So this is our right hand side. So this is proved. So in this way you can use the identity to solve problems.